You can remember one negative comment for years but forget 10 compliments in minutes. And the worst part? You don't even choose it. Your mind just goes there. It locks onto the worst-case scenario, replays embarrassing moments, imagines failure before you even try, and somehow it all feels more real than anything positive ever could. You tell yourself to think better, stay positive, move on. But your brain doesn't listen. It drags you back into doubt, overthinking, and quiet self-sabotage. You could be having a perfectly normal day, and suddenly one small thought slips in: what if I mess this up? And just like that, your energy drops. Your confidence fades. You start questioning everything. It's exhausting, because it feels like you're fighting something inside your own head and losing. You're not weak for feeling this way. You're not too negative. And you're definitely not alone. This is happening to almost everyone, just in different forms. Some people hide it better. Some distract themselves. But deep down, a lot of people are dealing with the same thing, a mind that seems wired to focus on what's wrong instead of what's right. Think about it. You can receive praise, support, even love, and still doubt yourself at the end of the day. You can achieve something meaningful and your mind will still whisper it's not enough. One mistake can feel heavier than 10 wins. One rejection can erase months of progress. Why? Why does your brain give so much power to negative thoughts? It goes deeper than mindset. This isn't just about thinking positive. There's a reason your mind works this way, and once you see it, things start to make a lot more sense. Your brain is not designed to make you happy. It's designed to keep you alive. And survival has always depended on noticing danger, not comfort. Thousands of years ago, your ancestors didn't survive by focusing on what was going well. They survived by constantly scanning for threats. One wrong move, one missed danger, and that was it. So the brain adapted. It became extremely sensitive to anything that could go wrong. That system never disappeared. It just evolved, and now it's running in a completely different world. You're not being chased by predators anymore. But your brain still reacts like you are. Except now the threats aren't physical, they're psychological. Rejection, embarrassment, failure, judgment, uncertainty. So when you think, what if I fail? Your brain treats it like a real danger. When you replay an awkward moment, your brain reacts like something serious happened. When you imagine people judging you, your body actually feels stress. That's why negative thoughts hit harder. They're tied to survival mechanisms. Your brain gives them priority. It's not trying to hurt you. It's trying to protect you, just in an outdated way. But here's where it gets even more frustrating. The more you engage with these thoughts, the stronger they become. Every time you overthink a mistake, your brain learns this matters. Every time you assume the worst, your brain says, let's keep preparing for this. Every time you doubt yourself, your brain starts believing that doubt is your default state. It's like feeding a loop. And the loop doesn't need logic. It just needs repetition. That's why you can know something logically and still feel the opposite emotionally. You can know you're capable and still feel like you're not enough. Because your brain isn't just reacting to truth, it's reacting to patterns. And right now your mind might be trained to focus on the negative. But here's the part most people miss. You don't break this cycle by fighting your thoughts. You break it by changing your relationship with them. Because trying to force positivity usually backfires. You end up arguing with your own mind, pushing thoughts away, pretending they're not there. And that just gives them more power. Instead, you need to start seeing your thoughts for what they are. Not facts, not predictions, just mental activity. A negative thought saying you're going to fail is not a prophecy. It's just your brain doing what it's been trained to do: anticipate danger. You don't have to believe every thought you have. That realization alone can change everything. Because now, instead of getting pulled into every thought, you can pause. Observe it. Let it pass without attaching meaning to it. It sounds simple, but it's powerful. You notice the thought without becoming it. And over time, that creates space. Space between you and the noise in your head. Now here's something practical that most people ignore. Your brain pays attention to what you repeatedly focus on. So if your attention is always on problems, mistakes, and fears, that's what your mind becomes good at finding. You don't fix this by ignoring negativity. You balance it by consciously noticing what's going right, even if it feels unnatural at first. Not in a fake forced way. In a real grounded way. Maybe you handled a situation better than before. Maybe you showed up when you didn't feel like it. Maybe you didn't quit this time. Small things. But your brain doesn't naturally highlight them. You have to bring attention to them again and again until it becomes a new pattern. And no, this doesn't mean your negative thoughts will disappear overnight. They won't. But they will lose intensity. They'll stop feeling like absolute truth and start feeling like background noise. Another shift that matters is understanding that not every thought deserves a reaction. Right now you might be treating every negative thought like a problem that needs solving. So you analyze it, question it, dive deeper into it, and end up stuck. But sometimes the healthiest response is no response. Let the thought come. Let it sit. Let it leave. No chasing. No fixing. Just allowing. Because constantly trying to control your mind is what keeps you trapped in it. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Your mind will always produce negative thoughts from time to time. That's normal. The goal isn't to eliminate them. The goal is to stop letting them control your behavior. Because that's where the real damage happens. It's not the thought that ruins things, it's the action you take because of it. You don't apply for the opportunity because what if I fail? You don't speak up because what if they judge me? You don't try again because what's the point? That's where your life starts shrinking. Not because of reality, but because of unchecked thoughts. So instead of waiting for confidence, clarity, or a perfectly positive mindset, act anyway. Even with doubt in your head. Even with fear sitting in your chest. Because action teaches your brain something new. It shows your mind that the threat wasn't real. And that's how you slowly rewire it. Not through thinking, but through doing. And yes, it will feel uncomfortable at first. But that discomfort, that's growth trying to happen. You're not supposed to feel certain all the time. You're supposed to move forward anyway. Because the strongest people you know, the ones who seem confident, calm, in control. They're not free from negative thoughts. They've just stopped obeying them. That's the difference. So the next time your mind tells you something negative, pause. Don't panic. Don't react instantly. Just recognize it. This is just a thought. And then ask yourself something simple. Do I want to act on this or move anyway? Because in that moment you're not controlled by your mind anymore. You're choosing. And that choice repeated over time changes everything. Your thoughts might be loud. But they're not in charge. You are.